In July of 2020, Kissanime.ru was visited a total of 95,100,000 times. 95 million. Whereas Crunchyroll was visited a total of 58,800,000 times, and Funimation was visited a little under 11 million times. In fact, not only was Kiss Anime visited over 36 million times more than its closest competition, but it was the fourth most visited animation website during the entire month. Like it or not, most fans use illegal streaming sites to watch anime. And I can see why. When it comes to watching film or television, streaming services such as Netflix and Hulu each contain massive libraries of thousands of programs. And if there is a particular movie or show that you want to watch which you can't find on the streaming services you use, you will most likely be able to find it on Amazon or another rental service, where you can rent it for a small fee. Amazon alone has a total collection of over 90,000 shows and movies to rent or buy, 18,000 of which can be accessed through an Amazon Prime membership. But the ability to have access to practically any title you can think of just doesn't exist in the world of anime. There are over 30 different streaming services which offer anime as part of their viewing catalog, and they have a combined total of 2,675 titles. If, for example, a person from the United States wanted to access all of the titles from all of these streaming services, they would need to pay $607.88 per year. Keep in mind, this is $608 in order to access a total of less than 3,000 titles. In comparison, the total library of Netflix currently sits at about 14,000 titles, and accessing that only costs under $100 per year. The problem with watching anime legally is how spread apart the content is. As I've mentioned earlier, you can rent nearly any show or movie on Amazon or some other platform for a decent price, but that isn't the case with anime. There are many anime that simply cannot be bought on Amazon or any other platform. Even if you had access to every service that streamed anime and an Amazon account, there are still thousands of titles that you have no way of legally being able to watch. Amazon Video has approximately 2,784 anime titles listed to rent or buy, many of which are duplicates, as Amazon tends to create separate entries for English dubs and the original Japanese versions. It's difficult to say what the exact number of anime on Kiss Anime was at the time of its shutting down, but I have found comments online claiming that as of January of 2020, the site housed 9,742 titles. Obviously, this isn't the most reliable source, but if we assume that this information is accurate, then Kiss Anime's library contained nearly 7,000 more titles than Amazon or all other streaming services combined. This includes shows and movies such as Monster, Bakano, Nadia and the Secret of Blue Water, Blood the Last Vampire, Aoi Bungaku, Gakugarashi, and many more. These are properties that, as of the time of this video's release, cannot be viewed legally in any possible way. If the people who may be interested in watching these shows and movies are unable to watch them, how exactly does this benefit the creators? If a person is able to see an otherwise unwatchable series or movie illegally, there is a better chance for the creators to make a profit than if they didn't see it at all. At least this way it's possible that the viewer might spend money on paraphernalia from the series. Many of the anime I previously listed have some kind of merchandise or companion works available on Amazon and other websites such as CDs, manga, light novels, wall scrolls, clothes, and more. These are all products that don't have a market if no one is able to watch the anime they come from. As of right now, many of these products cannot make a profit without illegal streaming sites. Yes, most new anime is available to watch on a streaming platform. However, the fact remains that many older or more obscure titles have no way to legally be viewed outside of Japan. These are titles that have a much greater chance of generating money from ancillary purchases, such as the ones I previously mentioned, if illegal streaming sites exist. As I stated earlier, Kiss Anime had a massive following that was unrivaled by both legal and illegal streaming sites alike. Personally, I feel that it would have been much smarter to use that following to turn a profit. Kiss Anime received way more traffic than websites used to legally stream movies or shows such as Putlocker. It seems clear to me that people liked how concise Kiss Anime was, how much content could be found in one place. It may be easier said than done, but if you ask me, anime copyright holders should have at least tried to obtain Kiss Anime's massive content library and monetized it. Perhaps they could have transformed the website into the Amazon Video of anime, with users paying a small fee to rent or buy each episode or film. They could have also offered viewers users a subscription fee in order to gain unlimited access to all content. I think many users would be fine with paying a reasonable monthly fee if they knew they had access to nearly every anime in existence, but as it stands, anime in the West is too spread out in too many directions. It just isn't realistic to expect someone to use a myriad of different streaming services to watch anime, most of which require their own fee. It's impractical to expect that someone would pay over $600 a year to watch anime. And many individual streaming services have such a limited selection that paying a subscription just for anime is also, in my personal view, ridiculous. Even if someone were willing to purchase DVDs of a series they haven't seen before, many times the prices of these DVDs are exorbitant. Take the $270 DVD box set of Neon Genesis Evangelion, for example, or the $82 DVD of Fate Zero's first season. I understand the desire to want to make sure that anime studios receive just compensation, but as things stand, watching more than a limited selection of anime content legally just isn't feasible. That's it for today's video, guys, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.